Hi, I'm Stacy from NotaryPro, and this is a guide to completing the IRCC form called IMM0208. If you're looking to fill out this form, you would be looking to bring over family members, one or more family members from Sudan into Canada, and you would be either a permanent resident in Canada or a Canadian citizen. I've gone to notarypro.ca, and here at the top, we'd start by clicking Find a Document. In the search bar, we would type 0208, click Start Draft, and it will bring you to this page here. Once you're on this page, you can scroll down and find a link to download the form itself. You might need to download Adobe Acrobat for that, so just be mindful of that. And in particular, you might want to take a look at who fills out the sections in Form 0208. Some sections are filled out by the anchor. That's the person currently residing in Canada and looking to bring their family members from Sudan to Canada. Some sections are signed by the co-anchor, which is the anchor's spouse, if applicable. And there's also some sections that are signed by the notary public that you wouldn't sign at all. So just take a quick look at that section. So I've gone ahead and downloaded the form, and we can go through section by section quickly here. So section A is the personal information of the Canadian citizen or permanent resident looking to bring family into Canada. This is completed by the anchor, and it's just some basic information. Section B is the personal information of the principal applicant, also known as the foreign national. That is the person who is being brought over from Sudan into Canada. There's no part that they need to sign, and they don't actually need to be present for this form, so you can fill it out on their behalf. Section C requires the personal information of the foreign national's spouse or common law partner. You would only need to fill out this section if the principal applicant, the foreign national, is unable to leave Sudan, missing or presumed deceased. So don't fill it out if they can actually come to Canada. Section D is the personal information of their accompanying family members. So anybody who the foreign national is bringing over with them, you would list their information below. Section E is the anchor's eligibility attestation. So this is to be completed by the anchor. Just answer yes or no to a series of 15 questions truthfully to make sure that you're eligible for the program. And then section F is also to be completed by the anchor. They just need to list every country they've lived in since their 18th birthday, and then also ensure that all periods are accounted for and that there are no gaps within the time frame. Section G is the personal details of the spouse or common law partner of the anchor. You would only need to complete this section if your spouse is using their income to satisfy the financial requirement. If they're not using their income, don't fill out this section. And then section H is the co-anchor's eligibility attestation. So again, if they're not using their income to satisfy the financial requirement, you wouldn't fill this out. But if your spouse is using their income, they need to fill this section out themselves. Truthfully, of course. And then section I is the country of residence of the co-anchor. Again, if you're using their income, you would fill this out. And they would have to just list every country where they've lived since their 18th birthday and ensure that all periods are accounted for. Section J is the assessment of financial capacity. It can be filled out by the anchor, and you would just have to go through and answer a series of questions. Section K is the declaration of extended family member. It is to be completed by the anchor and, if applicable, the co-anchor. So you basically just declare that willing to support your family member and their accompanying family members. But the thing is, you wouldn't sign this section until you're in front of a notary public through notarypro.ca. So they actually need to be present during this. So leave this section blank until your appointment. And then section L, the declaration of a Canadian authorized official. So the authorized official would be a notary public. They actually fill this whole section out and they sign it here at the bottom. So you don't need to fill out section L at all. That's to be filled out completely by the notary public. So once you've completed your form and saved it, you can head over to notarypro.ca and click Notarize Now. So you'll be brought to this screen here, and you could click Notarize, e-sign a document. So select, press Start, choose your file. So click here, double click on your file. You can specify the type of document it is, and then click I confirm that the document is composed and ready for signature and not pre-signed. Click Upload Document. Next. Notary seal. So we just need one here. Next. If you'd like an add-on service like the signing of your video, you take a look here and add that on to get some extra peace of mind. As well, if you'd like some print or mail services with the document mailed to you, you can click one of these add-ons. And then here you can select your scheduling option. So you can either meet with notary now, and it says estimated time 5 minutes, so it's quite fast, or you can click schedule an appointment to set up a time that works best for you. So yeah, you can meet with the notary public and complete this whole process in under 10 minutes. And let us know if you have any questions. Check us out at notarypro.ca and we can help you complete form IMM0208.